So there was a lot of accusation against me from Umunni and Ikenwoke, especially Oprania. Okay. Was pushing me up and down. If you make sure my family is Simba, they were a modern way. Na modern way projection arrow, projected arrow.
The family of this man's late wife want to forcefully take over his church from him. Now, this is the story of what happened. This man and his late wife, they established this church in the year 2003. They bought the land. He paid everything. The church is fully under him. Now, in the year 2011, the wife died. And that is when the problem started. He said the family of the late wife accused him of being the one behind the death of their daughter. And they were having a very big problem. They did not even allow him to bury the wife. They say for them to allow him to enjoy peace and also bury the wife, that he has to step down as the church general overseer for a period of 6 months, that someone else has to be in charge. Now, this man, being a man that loved peace, according to him, he said he agreed to their condition. They signed the agreement. They brought in one professor who is not even a church member to come and be running the ministry as the church overseer. Now, when the 6 months elapsed, he went to remind the so-called professor that 6 months don't pass, so it is time for you to hand back the ministry to me. He said the professor told him that he had a dream. And in that dream, the late wife appeared to him, telling him not to hand back the ministry to this man, being the husband. Now, they started planning to give the ministry to this man, junior pastor. A pastor that this man employed himself to work under him as a junior pastor. They are now planning to hand over the ministry to him. Now, this man charged the matter to court. The case was struck out because of some reasons. He reported the case to all the bishops in Imo State. They called them for meeting. The so-called professor did not come. Now, this man is here with Nosonkwa, seeking justice. He said he wants justice. I want you guys to watch the video and see things for yourself. Sometimes when I see something that is happening in some churches, I ask myself, how can this kind of thing be happening in the house of God? Politics inside the church of God. This is very, very bad.
Good morning, sir. I'm Pastor Cletus. Okay. I'm Umulogo in Obo local government area.
At the moment, Bessa, Ijilibia.
Yes, sir.
No Loro Ani, Okachasinde, Chore Napoge, Olo Kage, whereas you know, general overseer of the church. Kawagorani, Aholo Kagambunu Jilipido, no take register.
Aholoka Tower of God Revival Ministry. I'm Bidoria on 29th of November 2023. Sorry, 2003. Sorry, on my Bidoria. And I Bidoriana development, me and my late wife, Prophetess Elizabeth Nzekwesri. I Bidoria. Then on 25, Agama Street under a lease agreement. I have the lease agreement.
Can we see it?
Okay, sir. Yeah, I have the lease agreement. I personally paid for the lease agreement.
Okay.
At Agama Street, number 18 Agama Street, off Akwakuma, off Olu Road. So from there, I got to our permanent site at Igboro land. That is somewhere Igboro land. Okay. And that land was sold to me by Sylvester Egeju. Okay. I personally negotiated it and then paid for it. And he gave us a power of attorney towards that land. And then church is so because
church.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Even the signature here, the survey plan. So here the signature. You got one there. Pastor Cletus. Even my late wife has signed it here. Okay. I was the one that signed it as a buyer. So I bidole church, run church by 2011. Unfortunately, my late wife and one. Even I no so even I hear men Igbo. That even if one year 200 years in one man talk less of 1 year not 37 years. So there was a lot of accusation against me from Umuni and Dikenwoke, especially Oprania. You know, was pushing me up and down. If you mention Singaga, you want what I got easy. My family is Simba, they were a modern way. It's a chop for that on your one, Hasimba. Na modern way, I chop for that projection arrow, projected arrow. You know, so I make it because I wanted peace now. So, has okay, I'm get that, and I'm going to overseer of the church. That's okay, because I wanted my wife to be buried in peace. Okay. I said, when I get up, I get to agreement. I said, no problem. The agreement are not gonna last for 6 years. Then the church get better.
6 years?
No, sorry, 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 months. And I agreed. Because I wanted peace. I'm a man of peace now, so I wanted peace. I heard the agreement. I signed here. Then I seen a Professor Nathan Uzoma. No go the outing, General Overseer. Even though he was acting, I was almost doing all the whole thing at General Overseer game. But after 6 months to 8 months,
Professor, a member of the church.
He was not a member of the church.
Okay, the family Botaria?
The family, yes. They brought him in. So, and make it after 8 months. Mark what prof say, this is 8 months. And the church, we agree that I get better. Yes, no chief. You know, then after a week, he had there to me, they are office and brother leaders of the church. I called them. He sit down. Guazemaroro. None on whom my late wife on my late wife agreed that he shouldn't hand over the leadership of the church to me. No, I hand over to my assistant pastor, a pastor I employed, a pastor who wrote an application letter to me, and I gave him an appointment letter.
The pastor, let us see the application letter there.
Yes.
Yeah. Which year?
Yeah, the application, other application at 2006. 2006.
Yeah, 2006.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That is the application letter.
As
a pastor.
Can you hear sir? For employment as a pastor. Okay.
As a pastor, yes, sir.
All right.
Then, many would the appointment letter given to him.
Is the appointment letter?
Yes, sir.
1st May 2006.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You get one, I see, I signed there as the general overseer.
Yes, okay.
You know? So, yes, I got hand over. What's Yamba? See, ara horror. See, to me, in theology, I like necromancy. And necromancy will consulting the dead.
Okay.
Man, see, actually, the billions of people not on earth to use your hand. Yeah, we're going on.
Okay.
You know, man, where I say, ara horror is subject to him. Yeah, Korana Kanala. That him got him office him there, and him got him. I mean, him to I'm going there. Since that time, he collided and then spoiled the mind of my members against me.
Oh.
So that's the case. I met up with Gazon 9. The police signed here. Then I got a high court. But because of the series of judiciary strike, I meet as up the date. The judge a strike here the matter out.
Okay, the subject matter no Jigawa court.
He had Jigawa court who leadership of the church.
Okay.
I had Jigawa court.
Okay.
So I strike here out. Came my honor pending.
Okay. Then finally,
recently, might be what I say information. Now a sheep Pastor Victor, General Overseer. Going church, the founder of the church is still alive. The General Overseer of the church is still alive.
Is he a member of the trustee?
He is not a member of the trustee. The chairman of the active board of trustee is still alive. That is me, Pastor Cletus.
Okay.
I am the chairman of the board of trustee, the active board of trustee. Now.
So, Kahana Chichi, General Overseer, did they tamper with the church, probably constitution, or whatever? When you have tamper, or CSC registration, did they tamper with such a thing?
Yes.
When you Mexica, each year, somebody that is not part of the foundational destiny of the church, General Overseer.
Yes, so it's against the rules of the ministerial ethics. Why the General Overseer is alive.
Okay.
Why the founder is alive.
Okay.
Why the visionary of the ministry is alive. Okay. So doing that thing is against the law. It's against the constitution. Okay. The only time that this kind of thing will arise is when they look at the family. They are not interested in the ministry. The general overseer is no longer alive. The founder is no longer alive. Now the church now will come together. So okay, let us raise a leader among ourselves.
All right. Okay. So let's general overseer.
I think this 20th of April.
Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Yes, so, what do you want the world to know about now? Actually,
that he had agreement the illegal. That people who are invited to attend that program should not attend the program because it's against ministerial ethics, it's against nature, it's against God, it's against humanity. And I also want to say that whoever that wants to come and lay his hand upon him should also be aware, whether more bishop, more archbishop, more cardinal, more whoever, should also be aware.
PFN, had they aware of this? Had they aware of this?
I don't know whether my American invite. I've never talked to the can. Yes, sir.
Okay. We will advise you today, tomorrow, write a letter of protest to CAN and the PFN.
Okay, sir.
Write to them. Then also get a court injunction stopping that general overseer coronation until further notice.
Okay, sir.
That's our advice to you.
Okay, sir.
Because I na ariozi umunna anyi biko na anola ya anya choho obaghara. Ekara ha church ahụ ọzọ.
Tower of God River Ministry.
Ka ebe ọ nọ?
Ọ nọ na number 1 Tower Avenue. Just ọnụ mmiri Nworie.
Ebe akwa akụ na
ebe akwa akụ, yes.
Biko arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ biko onye nwere ntị ya nụrụ. Ma ọ nwere ihe ma ọ chọrọ itinye n'okwu a. Ọ bụrụ na ma nwere ihe chọrọ itinye ka anyị were nke dadị ikwuru. Okay.
Ihe chọrọ itinye bụ na emenehe ọbụladị anyị chọrọ ka mụnwa chọrọ ka enwee peace.
Okay.
Ka ihe mejiri a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Ka eji obi ọma mezie because ihe gbasara Chineke.
Yes.
Ọ wụ ihe tigbuo sọgbuo. Mana mgbe ndị archbishop mere ha invite ka emee the peace.
They refused.
Okay. When the archbishop
Imo State, all the archbishop
and bishops.
And bishops. So my husband agara meet here. So ka akpọ ha. Ka amara ihe na-ese ka eme udo. Ọkwa na-ekpere mkpege ka eme udo.
Yes.
Ka onye anwụrụ onye ọbụla rentbet ka eme udo kpere Chineke. Because onye niile ahụ ga-gwara ọkwa ekwe eluigwe ka a chọga ịga. Making heaven. A gị na-eji aka emeki heaven. Ọ bụrụ na anọ na ndọrọ ndọrọ Chineke bịa. Rapture take place. O nwere onye ga-aga ya. So ka eme udo. So that ihe ekpere agakọkwa na chọọchị o wee ego ọwụ ka mmadụ prepare soul ya for heaven. So I don't know. I don't really know. So akpọrọ ha ka eme udo ahụ they didn't come.
Okay.
Ọ wee bụ ochie ewutege because ekpere mpege ka eme udo. So ma na-arịọsị ha biko na ha biko ka eme udo ka emezie emezi so that on that last day anyị niile ezukọ na mbara eluigwe. Ọ wụ ihe ọchịchọ nke obi udo. Ọ ihe m chọrọ ka eme peace.
Imeela. Pastor, finally,
thank you, sir.
Kedu ihe nwere ike ikwu n'otu nkeji?
Ọkwa udo ahụ anyị na-achọkwa. Udo ahụ anyị na-achọkwa bịka anyị na-achọ ha n'udo. Ya kwarali.
Ọ dị mma nna m. Ọ dị m imeela maka ịbịa ka ọ sara anyị ma kọsakwara ndị ụwa kpọmkwem ka agaghị ihe si aga. Ndewo nụla.
Thank you.
This police officer for no come work if he knows say he go enter this kind of wahala. Now this is what happened. This thing happened along Ore. And where this thing happened. So this man is a police officer. His colleague, they all ran away, leaving only him behind. After their checkpoint, extortion point, caused a very serious accident on this road. Luckily, no life was lost. But all the passengers, both the drivers, they are now asking him to narrate what happened on camera, so that he will not come out tomorrow to go and start narrating a different story. I want to watch the video and see things for yourself. Thank you.
Nonsense. Officer, you're on camera. Explain what happened here. All your people, call them. Explain what happened. No. Explain what happened. Explain what happened here. Stand here. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened here. Tell us what happened. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. We will not talk. Nobody is taking law into his hand. Explain to us what happened. No, explain to us what happened.
Coming from the other lane.
The vehicle. Point at it. Which one? The trailer did what?
So, the trailer did what happened?
Where's the conductor?
Wait. All of us.
Go in front. But there was traffic here. There was traffic here.
So what was the cause of the traffic? Tell us what was the cause of it?
He said the vehicle failed brake.
Yes. So what
failed brake? And you did not fail brake. You told me. Nobody will touch you, but you have to calm down. Nobody is touching you. Don't tell us. Explain to us what happened. You have to calm down. Nobody will calm down. Explain to us.
If there was no traffic here, this thing wouldn't have happened.
Because you guys broke the road. But the boat lane, you blocked it, you blockaded the road. Tell us why you blocked it.
The vehicle did not fail brake. Are you the one driving? The conductor said he did not fail brake. The conductor said he did not fail brake.
I'm inside the car.
I see police run them. Police should come. Police should be in position.
There is a lot of damage, and it was caused by you.
No, sir.
It was caused by you. Why did you block the road? Why did you block the road? Officer, nobody is touching you. We are not abiding citizens. Don't expect to us. Nobody is touching you. Nobody will touch you. Nobody will do it. Why did you block the road? Please tell us why. You blocked the road and you are collecting money from motorists. You blocked the road, collecting money from. No. Tell us if I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You blocked the road just because you were collecting money from motorists.
You did not do that.
So who said you didn't do that? So why did you block the road? No, why did you block the road?
That is not happening.
Why did you blockade the road?
It doesn't happen.
No, tell us why you blockade the road.
Excuse me.
You don't need to call anybody. Nobody is touching you. Nobody is touching you. If you want to provoke issues, it's up to you.
Okay, if any policeman shoot on the air here, my hand will touch you.
Okay, so just tell us.
How many people will they shoot? And I will make sure everybody ends here.
Because
including myself, nobody shoot.
You blockaded the road, you were collecting money from motorists, and this was the cause of this accident. Now, accident has happened. Your colleagues run away. Why did you run away? We have to run away. No, why did you run away? Why did you run away? All your colleagues have run away. Why? Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Why you blockade the road? Nobody is touching him. It is just because somebody must accept responsibility. Accident is caused. He doesn't just away. So he is in the rightful position to explain what happened here, and he's running away. He's running away. Why is he running away? Somebody must take responsibility of what transpired here.
It's okay now. I don't
No.
What are you looking for?
Because of he didn't come here with any phone.
You did not come here with any
I was the one that went and fetched you. Nobody called me.
don't do that.
Look at the damage.
Now let me tell you, you're not putting fear in yourself.
Okay, thank you.
I've told you that nobody will be.
Nobody will touch you. Nobody will touch
All
you.
we want what we want is this.
Who is accepting responsibility?
Exactly.
Somebody must accept responsibility of all these damages. It was caused by you. You blockaded the road, collecting money from motorists, and this is why this is occurred.
Just bend down.
You don't know if that person carry empty. You don't know if that person carry empty. Only to 200. You take to 200. You cannot carry to that person.
He is nothing.
You don't know. Why they run? Why they run?
Now we are supposed to be controlling traffic. Road safety run. All of you are here collecting money from motorists. Now accident has happened and you all ran away. You all ran away.
If we had not come after you, you would have run away. Your colleagues escaped. It's just that we were fast enough to apprehend you. Why were you running away? If you know accident has happened, you are a senior police officer, you should control issues here. Why are you running away? Road safety, you are here with no safety. They have run away. People that were supposed to be here, clearing the road.
Look at what you cost. Because I didn't touch you. Look at what you cost. God will punish you. God will punish you. No, we're not supposed to leave him now. What was he going to do now? It's okay. They come now, they stop motor. They are going one checking point. Something checking point. And this is
nobody is pushing you. Nobody is pushing you. But it's not good.
Everything happened here.
Look at that. Look at Oga. Where is he going? No, don't do that. Leave him alone, please. Look at vehicles. If this container has fell on this vehicle, what would have happened?
It's only him now.
What would have happened? And they ran away. They ran away. They ran away. I have to go after him. They ran away.
That is me here now. No, we force you to be here. You won't.
You were running away. Your colleagues have run away. You were out to see the number.
What is the next line of action?
Take responsibility. It was the accident was not by him. This accident didn't get happen. It was caused, and somebody caused it, and this is the man that caused the accident. So he must accept the responsibility. If the government asking to blockade the road and be collecting money from motorists, if you were sent to do that, tell us. The Inspector General of Police, I will tag him. He will hear.
You're not Tito.
So you will accept responsibility.
What do you want? They don't cost money. They don't control this thing.
Tell us, somebody must accept responsibility because the accident was caused
by them,
by you.
John, I need him on
So Nigerians, you guys should judge this matter. Nigerians, help me and judge this matter. This police guy, this team, the team here was led by this man. This officer is the senior officer here. They blockade the road, collecting money from motorists, and because of it, they caused this accident. Thank God nobody died, but there were damages, and somebody must accept responsibility. Because they will not tell me that the government sent it to blockade the road.
Nobody's going there. Nobody they go there. We don't know what you keep there. Don't go here. We don't know what you keep there. Nobody's going there.
They disgrace this country. They disgrace this country, I swear to God. Before God man, all of you guys are running away. You not go see the right thing, you not go want to do that one. Now to put your constitution for road. You know the civilian they hold you for hand or water. You don't get moral again.
Because they are on illegal duty. Their duty is illegal.
Go call your brother.
If your colleagues know that what they did,
why were they running? Why were they running?
Why would they leave?
Let them put them on the road. Let them put them.
A lot of damages occurred here, and somebody must take responsibility. That's our stand. Somebody must take responsibility.
What for him here?
Take it to 200. This is every day they watch our this guy they talk every day.
not afraid of anything. Ogada, we complicate the issues when they come here and start making problems. Let them accept responsibility. Somebody must take care of this vehicle and take care of that vehicle.
Every police on the highway.
Nobody do that. We are law-abiding citizens. Nobody is touching you. Nobody will touch you.
That's what I was saying the other time.
So far, so good.
If you know, say you dey Anambra State and you dey mingle or you dey do business or you dey do some kind of trickish fetish things with native doctors, it is very, very wise for you to tread with caution. Because anything wey make security catch you inside native doctor shrine, you go dey answer the same query with the native doctor. If the native doctor is involved in bad things, you and the native doctor go answer the same question together. Now, this is the story of what happened to these boys. Security personnel invaded a native doctor in Nnando, Anambra State, only for them to find these guys you are seeing here now. They were in this man's shrine, pressing laptop. It happened that what they are doing is that when they get a client, the native doctor will prepare a sham for them to sham the client so that the client can give them money. And after the client pay, they will share the percentage. Now they have been arrested. They are not answering query. I want to watch the video and see things for yourself. Thank you.
Ụmụaka unu na-afụ ejidelibe na Nnando na Anambra ebe ha nọ na-atụ ọlụ na-echekwa onye ha nọ na nke ya mụ ka esi atụ ọlụ ya agwọlụwa ọgwụ awele, and they were arrested ebe ha na-eche ha na-atụ ọlụ ha na-agwọlụwa ọgwụ. Listen to them.
Yeah, we don't go to the police to get a mother. How many years? 16 years. Okay, Kevin, what are you? The two never. Anambra State, everyone Anambra State. Nnando. Okay, Kevin never. I'm at all. How long can you go ever? 1 month. 1 month. Okay. Apart from that, one even offer number. No looking at my back. And this is your 1 month. The people now they are wearing in Nnando. Now they are in on case. I'm on your bed. I'm on your son. Okay, but more on your man. I'm on in there. Kevin may go to the sofa. Since 1 month I got. I don't know. We did back a roll of all. Oh, my. The only money is to be back. Yes. Now, this is a car roll of all. Get a call. More than I come not. I come to all of my way. Come up with each. Again and again, it had been a metal do to know about the money. Only thing I would I will say one no about one at 10 out. Your name. It read your name when I made the mother. When I'm again, the name will protect one month. Rotation for them. So you want us in opening with take okay, actually. Why would you believe well you choose inside the tree? More emotion, I'll ask some more people in the room. I get well on a good man. I want to make it a more here. Keep the war 500,000, 1 million. That have cause. Ibo go on 5 million. Ibo go 5 million. Well, I go on 200,000. The journal be Jaga join him. I'm mother in the car. Your mother may Jaga join. You got a car. I'm going to I'm on almost 6. How long can you go there? 1 month. 1 month. Anambra, yeah? Okay.
Okay. So ndị bụ na dawe na ịnọ there. Another dawe ịnọ there. Okay. So ka ebe ọ dụgoro gị so far bụ gịnị?
Ọ bụ na ya ndaro, ya na ndaro close. Na ndị okwu ọka.
So nwe ibe ka emere gị
Na ọ bụ dị fọn.
Ebe go na Jonef. Gbara na Jonef. Onwere anything gị na-agbago so far?
Ana ya ndị anọrọ n'oche sị na afọ ikwukọ ọka ya ndị anọrọ.
Gịnị kwukwu maka ịlụrụ ọrụ?